Welcome or welcome back to the Unraveling Soprano. I'm Heather, and this is my channel where we talk about all my makes of the week, whether that be knitting, crochet, or sewing. This week it's going to be a little bit different. I said that I was going to go antiquing, and I did go antiquing, but for some reason my phone refused to take any footage. So I am not at a place where I'm at. My crochet project and I are in a fight. I'll talk about it next week. Like we're in a fight. So today what we're going to do, and actually it's going to be a couple days, I'm going to hope my mic is running out of battery, so I'm trying to get an intro in quick. I need to clean both my room and my craft space. So I'm going to take you along with me for that, and I'm going to get some footage. It's basically just going to be me watching me clean, so a little bit more of a vlog. But yeah, hope you enjoy that. Let me know what you think, and I'll check in with you either on my phone or I might take this depending on the video quality, and I'll see you at the end. So enjoy the cleaning montage. Right. Okay, ignore the ring light. This is what I have going on. It's a hot mess. So I have to, and I feel like this is what is like hindering my creativity, is this right here. Like, this is just garbage. I mean, I use everything, but it's a mess. My closet's actually, is it fine? It's okay. Like, things are color-coded. That's okay. It's usable. And then I have my desk, mind the breakfast issues, which is not a functional space right now because I have too many things. And then I have my bookcase, which is okay. And that's where I like keep all my works in progress. Eventually I just want it to live on that top shelf, and then I will hopefully have a record player at some point. And then I have more books down here. Obviously all my books are not in this area. But it's just kind of a bit of a mess. And then I'll take you to my craft room. All right, please forgive the lighting in here. I have the curtains drawn. So this is my craft room, and it is a hot mess. We had an issue with our washer and dryer, so I have some clothes drying. This is also my studio space for teaching voice lessons. I have my keyboard and some music. I have to do something with this, organize this a little bit better. And then this is all gonna go away. But I have this space, which I need to, so I think I could utilize this pegboard a little bit better. These are just like patterns. And then this is my sewing space, my little, my thrift store serger, which is being held on by a hope and a prayer. Because this top part broke. I don't necessarily know how to fix it. If anybody knows how to, right now it's being held together with like epoxy clay, I think. But yeah, so that needs to be figured out. I would love it if I got everything in here. Some of this stuff most of the stuff in here is not mine. Oh, it's not deciding not to focus. Okay, so most of the stuff is not mine, but I'd love it if like the door shut. So I didn't have to see it, because I think that would help with my creativity. So yeah, so that is the craft room, which we will be doing on tomorrow. Tomorrow's when we're doing it. So I have moved on to the bookshelf. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to get done today just because I'm really tired. I got off of work and came straight home and have been cleaning, as you have seen from, I don't even know how good this footage is going to be. I really wish I had a type of tripod that had a bendy neck so you could see what I was doing. I still don't have that, so that might be something I invest in later if this video does well. But I have this basket of stuff. Basket, oh crap. I need to figure out what to do with. It's got things like yoga blocks. I bought this foam roller. I don't really use it though. I'm gonna donate this. I do use the yoga blocks, so I'm gonna put that. I've got my hot water bottle, a little exercise ball. I think this will go in, not quite, I might keep this. All right, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna keep folding things in, and I will show you the basket. I'll take you off the tripod and show you the basket once I have finished putting stuff away. But I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, so this is, this is what the basket looks like now. Trying not to show you my pictures of my feet. A little bit more organized. Giving me a little less anxiety. So that's going to go back into its home. So this shelf looks a lot better. My thinking is, there's no rhyme and reason. What am I talking about? I was thinking that maybe I could just put my fiction here, and then this is all nonfiction, except for I definitely have some fiction on here. I have the complete, the Arthurian, original Arthurian legends. But I mean, I think in general it looks a lot better. Even just like organizing that little basket and like kind of getting my cords under control is making this a lot less chaotic. And the very little bit of like rainbow organization I did here is bringing me a lot of joy. This is still a hot mess, but I think it's fine. Oh, I have cobwebs. Gross. Gotta fix that. But in general, I think it's... So please forgive the lack of light, but I think it's much better than it was before. So this is my after, and my battery is running low, so we're gonna keep this short. But I vacuumed off camera. This is the, I need to put my sheets on, but yeah, much better. This is so much better. All right, and the only thing I didn't get to do was I didn't do my junk drawer, which I'll do off camera because I can't really do it on camera anyways, because it's, one, it's boring, and two, I don't want to blur all the papers. So that is what I have for today. Tomorrow, it's the craft room. So I'll see you then. Bye. Hello, day 2. I have, I'm gonna work on the craft room today. I have less than 30 minutes to do this before I teach lessons, so we'll see if I can get this done. So I'm gonna start with taking this down, taking the remainder of my clothes off of this, and then try to figure out where that goes. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. So more time lapse goodness. So it's not perfect, but it's clean, which I think is good. I put my thread up here, nicely color coded. I like that. This is now relatively cleared off. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with my iron and stuff. Put the ironing board up there, which is a lot nicer. And also cleaned this off a little bit. And really, what I'm most excited about is finally hanging up. So I bought these, sorry, my ring light is there, you can see it. I bought these 3 prints from a seller on Etsy a while ago. This is Florence Price. Cecile Chaminade. Oh, ooh. And Fanny Mendelssohn. All 3 are female composers who wrote for piano and voice. And the color scheme kind of works. So like you have the red going into like a pink and blue into the blue. So I really love these portraits. And they were in my bedroom for a really long time, but I didn't have the space for them. So I just really love how they look here. I think eventually I'm going to change the paint because it's very, very, very tired. But for today, I think that this is all I can do. So I'm just going to back up to show you. Oh, that's still a mess. It's still a little bit of a mess. But it is much better than it was. We are going for better, not best. Well, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic. I know that it was probably a little chaotic because camera angles, I don't have particularly the best tripod situation for everything I wanted to do. I had great plans, and then we'll see how in editing if this is how long or short this video is. But hopefully this gave you some inspiration to maybe clean up one of your spaces. And I know it's not like an amazing transformation where everything looks brand new. I am thinking, if I didn't already say it, I probably want to paint at some point. I'm just not doing it today. I'm not doing it this week. But at some point I might paint. Maybe a white. I don't know. There's a wallpaper border, which I don't want to have to deal with. But anyway, so hopefully this gave you some inspiration to get something, or if it was just good background noise, something to have on in the background. But until I see you next week, hope you have all the time to get all your hobbies
time for your hobbies. Hopefully you don't have to put anything in timeout like I did this week. And but if you do have to put a project in timeout, maybe you'll find some other way to, more productive way, or a just as productive way to spend your time. And I hope you have a great. I'm tired. I should go to bed. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!